When Ateez first debuted, KQ Entertainment was a small company, just around 10 employees in total. Now, they've grown into a team of over 100, thanks in large part to the incredible rise of the group itself. From day one, Ateez wasn't just a K-pop act. They were a force of determination, 8 young artists pushing the boundaries of what a small agency could achieve. Their journey became the company's journey. Their sweat, tears, and tireless effort built the foundation of everything that followed. In the early days, they would give their all, even during rehearsals for music shows. They performed so intensely that camera directors had to step in, asking them to hold back, saying, "Please, take it easy. You don't need to break a sweat already." Their longtime producer, Eden, once confessed that during those early years, every album felt like it could be their last. So he poured everything he had into each and every track, crafting something that could stand the test of time. Even today, Ateez is known for their fierce choreography, so demanding that they often avoid doing challenge videos to preserve energy. And yet, during their live concerts, even after more than 3 hours on stage, their energy never fades. From the first beat to the last encore, their fire burns just as bright. Even in moments of injury, Ateez has always chosen the stage. In 2019, during a performance of Hala Hala in Chicago, Yeosang fell mid-choreography. His fourth finger was bent backward, but he forced it back into place and kept dancing, driven by nothing but determination to finish the show. Songhwa, during their very first overseas tour, fractured a rib. Yet he completed every schedule. Even after injuring his leg, he removed his bandages before going on stage, just to keep fans from worrying. In 2023, Jongho was diagnosed with a torn meniscus. Still, he pushed through and performed at KCON LA 2023 before stepping back to receive treatment. Later, at Coachella 2024, he collapsed backstage from hyperventilation after the first week set. His voice had been damaged by sandstorms, yet, astonishingly, he still showed up to vocal practice later that same day. This relentless spirit, their refusal to back down, is what built Ateez into the powerhouse we see today. Ateez is a team of 8. Each member comes from a different background, with different talents and personalities. But when they step on stage, they move as one, an emblem of perfect teamwork. Sure, they have assigned positions, but if you asked them, they'd tell you, they can do anything. In truth, every one of them is an all-rounder. From leader Hongjoong, born in 1998, to oldest member Songhwa, the ever-energetic Jongho, the quietly emotional Yeosang, the master of expressions Sean, the charismatic Minki, the chameleon-like Woo Young, and the youngest, Jongho, with his powerhouse vocals. These 8 aren't just idol group members. They're companions, brothers, creators of a shared story, growing together, pulling each other forward, and building a legacy as one. Each member doesn't just play a role. They help shape what the name Ateez stands for. So now, let's follow their stories, one by one. Where did they start? What drives them on stage? And most importantly, how do they connect with the ones who matter most, their fans, Ateez? In 2016, a young boy stood quietly in front of a newly founded company, KQ Entertainment. In his hands, he held a letter and a self-produced mixtape. That boy's name was Kim Hongjoong. And that day marked the very first page in the story of Ateez. I got it back! Born on November 7, 1998, in Anyang, South Korea, Hongjoong had been surrounded by music from a young age. He wrote his own raps, composed his own songs, and dreamed of creating a team that could change the world. A dream inspired by the group Block B, whom he admired deeply. KQ Entertainment recognized that passion, and Hongjoong became their very first trainee. He laid out a sleeping bag in the corner of a small practice room, and worked through the nights, producing music with a promise to himself. Even if I'm alone, I won't give up. 6 months later, Jongho joined as the second trainee. From that moment on, Hongjoong naturally took center within the team. With a baby face and small frame that contrasted his fierce charisma, with eloquence, sacrifice, and quiet strength. Hongjoong wasn't just a leader, he became the one who lit the path forward, the one who made dreaming together possible, the one fans now call the father of Ateez. In Ateez, Hongjoong holds a remarkable array of roles: leader, main rapper, sub-vocalist, and composer. His talent for songwriting had already turned heads even before his debut. Since then, he's been credited with countless rap verses and lyrics across Ateez's discography. When it comes to his looks, Hongjoong is known for his large, expressive eyes and lips. His features shift dramatically with each change in expression. With sharp, slightly lifted eyes, he manages to look both fierce and gentle. Fans often say he resembles Bruni, the fire spirit from Disney's Frozen 2. From the very beginning, he has never been afraid to experiment. With bold hairstyles, daring colors, and unique outfit choices, Hongjoong constantly redefines his image, always with purpose. He studies fashion with intention and expresses himself through his evolving style. His fashion philosophy? Clear and fearless. Thanks to his bold spectrum of personal style, he caught the eye of none other than Olivier Rousteing, creative director of the French luxury brand Balmain. And in 2023, Hongjoong made history, becoming the very first Korean to be named a global ambassador for Balmain. Hongjoong's voice holds a unique balance, clean in tone, yet rough with emotion. Unlike fellow rapper Minky, Hongjoong delivers high-pitched, razor-sharp raps. He often adds small yet distinct signature sounds at the start of each verse, sometimes a soft laugh, other times a whisper or breath. When he sings, his crisp diction makes every word land clearly. And with his strong projection and excellent breath control, his live vocals leave a powerful impression. Recently, he and Jongho appeared on KBS2's program I Am a Singer, where they traveled across Germany for a busking tour. There, Hongjoong didn't just showcase his rapping and vocals, he surprised audiences with his harmonica skills too.
What am I now? What am I now? What if I'm someone I don't want around? I'm falling again, I'm falling again, I'm falling.
In January 2025, he stepped onto the global fashion stage, attending Paris Fashion Week. He turned heads at the Paul Smith 25AW show and the Jacquemus La Croisière collection. Rocking a sleek gray suit with glasses, and a bold all-black ensemble, proving his status as a true global fashion icon. On stage, Hongjoong can shift the atmosphere with just a glance. He moves fluidly through genres, from contemporary dance to hip-hop. Though smaller in build, he compensates with full-body energy, his movements big, sharp, and striking. And perhaps most notably, his performance in Answer drew attention for its calm intensity. So much so that fans and critics alike say, an Ateez stage is complete through the eyes of Kim Hongjoong. But off the stage, Hongjoong is someone who quietly watches over the team. He notices even the smallest changes and checks in, not with words, but with a reassuring hand on the back. The members often say, he leads us through actions, not speeches.
Walking again, I'm a worker, I don't know what I will be.
Hongjoong has consistently released solo tracks, collaborations with fellow members, and cover songs of other artists. On November 8, 2023, he released a Walker, a self-composed track commemorating his photo exhibition, capturing reflections on life's journey. On August 23, 2024, he unveiled Why Do You Love, a heartfelt message to fans that he wrote, composed, and arranged himself. The track Mats from the album The World EP Final Will showcases his strong synergy with Songhwa. In addition, Hongjoong has showcased his musical talent through a variety of covers and collaborations, including Wham's Last Christmas and Michael Jackson's Beat It. Especially through his By Hongjoong series, he reinterprets songs by different artists, creating meaningful connections with fans. And to fans, Hongjoong means even more. Each year, he writes and shares songs just for Ateez, like Celebrate, Thank You, and All About You, as heartfelt gifts that express his gratitude and love for the fans. He reads their letters with care and sometimes, he writes back. It's his way of saying, I'm truly connected to you. Some days he's shining on stage. Other days he's quietly tucked into a studio corner still dreaming. Dreaming of better music, better performances, and a stronger team. Hongjoong. The one who carries the title of leader, still walking ahead step by step. Even when the road gets rough, even when things fall apart, he never forgets to turn back and say, let's keep going, together. That is Kim Hongjoong, the unwavering heart of Ateez.